FMS continues to expand the FCX18 lineup, and the newest iteration is this fully licensed GM Hummer EV. This thing is loaded with scale realism, looks fantastic, comes in two different colors, great features like a full interior, multifunctional lights, plus all the great performance features from the FCX18 platform. So let's jump in and check this thing out. We're going to show you what comes in the box. We'll hit the key features and the highlights. Then we'll test this thing out on the trails and the rocks to see how it does from a performance perspective. It looks great, so let's check it out and see if it's got the performance to back up these looks. Let's go over what comes in the box first. Here is the packaging here from FMS. Here you can see the two different colors, the white and the black. Got some general specs and some information on this. Inside the package you get the truck itself. You get the 2.4 gigahertz radio. This is the good radio that we're used to with the FCX18. It's a 4-channel radio. It's got your multifunctional light switch here. 2-speed transmission operated by channel 3. You got some more adjustment here with these small buttons on the front. You can toggle between forward reverse, forward brake reverse, battery type, and then adjustable drag brake. You've got all your dual rate and your trim adjustments here. You get a package of accessories. You get your standard wall charger. You get some license plates. You get a T-wrench. What's not shown in this bag, because I put it on the truck, is you also get the trailer hitch. Bolts right on here. I already put this on ours. And you get a hat for your little dude, your driver in there. He's wearing his hat right now. It's a little off kilter because Axel's put him through the ringer already. But it's hanging on there. Taking a look at the truck itself, let's hit some of the highlights for this model specifically, and then I'll go over the FCX18. I've done a bunch of content on the FCX18. I'll put some links in the description down below if you want to dive deeper into the model itself. But for this here, let's talk about the Hummer EV. So the most notable feature on this, I think, is the fully licensed GM Hummer EV body. So it's a hard body, loaded with scale details. We got realistic mirrors, windshield wipers. We've got the Hummer EV badging all around it. We've got molded bumpers front and back. The bumpers do have D-rings on here. They're not functional though. They're molded into the bumpers, but they don't move. We've got these heavy-duty sliders / steps here. We've got a good-sized drop in the bed. The tailgate does not open though. We've got these nice black beadlock wheels. These are 1.2-inch beadlock wheel. Looks just like the real GM wheels that come on the Hummer EV. These are wrapped in the buff Goodricher mud terrain tires. Same tires that are on the FCX18 K10. This is a tall, narrow tire. Looks nice and scale. These struggle a little bit on off-road terrain, so we'll see how this does. No insert in these. As you can see, they're kind of floppy. Lacking some support there, especially with this heavy hard body on it. Inside we do get the full interior, front and rear seats. We do get the driver in there like I mentioned. Looking through the clear windows we can see the dash, the console. I don't see any stickers on the dash or anything, but nonetheless it looks really good. I love the lights on this. Let me show you how the lights work. To turn it on, you got your power switch right here is mounted on the chassis. So there's a bunch of different modes. You can have it completely off, and then using the button, channel 4 button, you can toggle through here. Love how it lights up the grille. You can see the Hummer logo in there. Very cool. There's your high beams. Also has the working turn signals. No turn signals in the back, you just got your solid taillights. The Hummer shares the same wheelbase as the FCX18 K10. In fact, it's really just the Hummer EV body stuck onto the K10 chassis. So you can see from a size perspective, these two are very comparable. K10 looks a little bigger just because it's boxier, the body is longer, but underneath they are essentially the same truck. I'll show you how to take off the body and then we'll get into the key features of the FCX18. So to do this, underneath here in the back, you've got these two plastic clips. Just pinch those together and then you're going to slide the body forward. Comes off just like that. Pretty slick. Truck comes with the 900 milliamp 2S LiPo battery. Fits nice in this tray up front with the rubber strap. Now I mentioned this sits on the FCX18 platform, which is a great setup. So we've got a steel C-channel frame. We've got adjustable oil-filled coilover shocks at all 4 corners. Underneath we've got metal lower links. This utilizes metal upper links in the rear. Up front we've got a plastic Y-link. We've got slider-style drive shafts. Those are mated to FMS great powertrain here. We've got the 2-speed transmission with the 180 size brush motor. 2-speed is operated with this little variable speed servo controlled by the radio. Driving that we have this 2-in-1 ESC and receiver combo. Excellent setup here. Little noisy, but you do get great control out of this setup. Truck sits on these familiar portal axles, metal gears all throughout. It's going to give us great ground clearance. And sitting on the front axle is the servo, metal geared servo on axle design here. Now the Hummer EV isn't meant to be a hardcore rock crawler right out of the box, but nonetheless, let's do our standard performance test. We'll check out the weight distribution, we'll put it on the setup table, test the vertical, side hill, all that good stuff, and then we'll go hit the rocks and the trails and have some fun. Check out the RTI, Ram Travel Index. Let's see if this thing can flex. There's that great slow crawl. We're doing this under its own power. A little bit of rubbing there. Tire's starting to come off. Yep, right there. I'd call it about 12.5 on the RTI. This is a big truck. It's going to be a little challenging on our table here. Let's see what we do for side hill. Starting to tip already. 30, 35, I'd say 37 on the side hill. Verticals will be really tough here, so bear with me, and I might not get a very good reading here. It's long though, so I'd anticipate a decent vertical. I got too much overhang in the back. Oh, I'm going to bottom out. Bottom out right there at 49. I can try to give you guys a reading here. I think it's too long for the table. Here we are on the four corner scale. Total weight's about 718-ish grams. This is with the battery in it. Weight distribution 54% front, 46% rear. That's better than I was expecting. Skewed slightly to the right as far as bias goes, left to right. We've got 52 on the right, 48 on the left. Out here at Crawler Heaven with the Hummer EV. We're going to push this thing hard. See how it does. Oh gosh. Let's level set our expectations here. Maybe we won't push it that hard. As you can definitely see right off the bat, the thing is certainly top heavy with that hard body on there. Scale details and realism come at a cost. We saw on the setup table, the horizontal, oh gosh, this thing. The horizontal numbers, definitely tippy, but it's all right, to be expected. Does that great slow crawl from the 2-in-1 ESC and receiver combo. We'll slow it right down, let those buff Goodrichers grip. They like this kind of hard, slick, smooth rocks. They do good out here. It's also nice and hot today, so the tires are sticking really good to the rocks. Hung up there, see what we got. Approach and departure angle, also impacted from that body. We're gonna push, oh yeah, nice. I'm gonna stick to some modest terrain as far as rock crawling goes. We'll go hit the trails. I did just want to see how this thing would do in the rough stuff. Sure looks good. That paint, it's got a kind of a metallic flake in it. I don't know if that translates on camera, but it just looks really good. So I'm hung up here with the tires. Oh, jeez. This is going to be a tough one. I'm trying to find a line across this gap. Go over here. I'm going to clear the gap. I don't know if I got the side hill strength to stick on the other side of that ledge though. It's leaning hard. Let's see if I can come down here. Nice, that was good. A couple more spots over here. There we go, nice. Make it up across here. Dragging the hitch a little bit there. Still managed to stick it though. Oh, leaning hard. Had to help it a little bit there. I made this once and then lost it. I bet this thing would be pretty impressive with a good set of tires though. Got the foundation underneath it to do really well. And come across this bridge and then we'll go hit the trails. Whoa, Jeep wave in there. Managed to come back down to earth. I'm gonna be stuck in a hole here. Nope. That big ground clearance helping us out. Nice. That was better than I expected for sure right there. We hit the trails. This is where this thing's going to really shine. I'm in second gear right now. I'm walking at a normal pace and the thing's getting away from me. So it's got good wheel speed out of this power plant. Pretty aggressive climb up here, going over these roots and rocks and things in this trail. Looks super cool going up through here. Out here in these tight trails, middle of the woods, looks super realistic out here. The way the oil-filled shocks keep this thing nice and planted. Coming out of the woods here, we're going to come out to the top of the trail that's carved into the ledge. We'll hit a couple lines out here and then call it good for the day. Do not have proper footwear for this type of terrain. Come down in here without losing it down the edge. Whoa, strong drag brake helping me get through there. I'm sticking, but barely. With the understeer from those buff Goodrichers. I think we're going to make it though. Nice. Holding my breath here on this side hill. There we go. Having a lot of fun with this truck. Axel loves it. He loves all things Hummer anyway, and the EV is just super cool. This is where this thing is at home, I think. Light trail duty, some light rock crawling, but that trail section that we were just in coming down in here is perfect for this truck. Throw the scale trailer on it, haul some accessories around. It looks so good. You got the interior, you can see the guy in there in the interior. Cool scale and trail truck for sure. I like it. Cool truck. I'm gonna keep playing. Great day out here at Crawler Heaven, so I'm gonna enjoy it. I will catch you guys back at the bench with my final thoughts. But as far as driving impressions go, another great option from FMS on this FCX18 platform. All right, my friends, that's going to wrap it up for the Hummer EV. We had a lot of fun with this truck. It is definitely not a hardcore rock crawler, as we discovered, but you don't expect it to be just looking at it with the tires that are on it, the hard body, and the scale details. However, this is a great scale and trail truck, super realistic. FMS did a great job, as they always do with their scale details on this thing. Going through the trails on dirt roads and light terrain, it looks so realistic. The lighting system in the front, I mean, they just nailed the details on this thing. The Hummer EV, I never would have pegged this for something for the FCX platform, but it works. It's a cool truck. As far as durability goes, handing it over to my maximum durability tester, Axel, he put this thing through the paces for sure, and the thing held up great. The hard body's taken some knocks. That black paint shows all the scratches. So we've got some paint worn off. Mechanically, it's solid, and that's to be expected. I mean, this FCX platform is really, really tough. The 24s and the 18s. This is just a really bulletproof platform now. But I'm pleasantly surprised at how well the body and the scale details have held up. So overall, fun truck and another great option for the FCX18 platform. This is available to order now. I will put the link in the description down below if you want to order one for yourself. Remember, they do come in the two different colors. You got the white or the black like we have here. And guys, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of the Hummer EV? And as always, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you in the next video.